They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army, assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody, kill him. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on .62, gon' split him. FN, that's for any fuck, nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple off Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this squeeze, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding.
What up, what up, what up? Peace and blessings to everybody, man. I hope everybody doing well today. We in the building. We back at the regular time. I know we've been coming on late, but you know, we on here today. So y'all gonna make it on time today. Y'all give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I need 1 second. Hold on. All right, now I'm back. Salute to my brother, all things. Peace and blessings to you, brother. What's going on with you, my man? Hope all is well with you. And shout out to everybody else that's here right now. And for those that's coming in, I ain't had a chance to see. But you know, motherfucker, I talk to you when you get through. So, first off, we got the hater himself, the one that got beat down by Publiknikov, the one who got a free victory against Pacquiao that he didn't earn. He has a nerve to come at Gervonta Tank Davis. I mean, we got a lot of things we'll get into today, but I'm going to get it started with hating ass Tim Bradley.
Gervonta right after. How does that fight play out? I know you have a relationship with Shakur.
You know, I don't really too have too much of a relationship with Shakur, man. I've always been critical for Shakur, because I just know that he's a better fighter than sometimes he displays.
Yeah.
But I think this time around he gave us a total package this time around, which and to be honest with you, I think there's even another level. He has a lot of skills. He does, and he showed, including myself, because I have my doubts, and I'll be real with him, that he do got that dog in him. He showed it. He stood there in the pocket against a guy that had 20-something knockouts. A guy that was, he hits you, he breaks you down little by little, and then he knocks you out.
Yeah.
And he fought his fight. He fought the same fight. You want to fight in the pocket? Okay, well, I'm going to teach you how to fight in the pocket, right? And beat him in his own game. So I respect that, man. I like that Shakur, man. Now, I'll give you something to think about, though. Floyd had hand injuries too and hand problems, right? And Floyd turned into the Money Mayweather and became more defensive minded, right? And he chose and picked and choose when he was on strike or not. With Shakur hand injuries and hand problems, man, he can't fight like that. He won't be able to fight like that every single time. He won't be able to. And styles make fights as well. Just because Shakur stood there.
Shalom to my brother, Mr. Altus. What's going on with you, brother? Hope everything's well with you. Peace and blessings to you. What's crazy is Tim Bradley was just hating on Shakur a couple fights ago, but now that Shakur back cool with Turkey, now Bradley is cool. But I'm tired of so many people talking about Shakur hands, his hand injury this, his hand injury that, and everything, right? But it's never no hand injury whenever he's fighting somebody that's a lower tier. They didn't say nothing about his hands when he fought Pat. They didn't say nothing about his hands when he fought Yoshino. It's when he couldn't stop Artyom, when he had a problem with Edwin De Los Santos. Then that's when they started talking about the hands, like they picking and choosing. Don't pick and choose. Don't pick and choose, bro. Like, come on, man. Let's keep it the same way the whole way around. And see, that's the problem I got with people in the Shakur camp. Like, whenever Shakur don't stop nobody or put on a dominating performance, oh, it's his hands and everything. But let's keep it going.
Against this guy, inside the pocket, high volume puncher, absorbs some shots countered. He can't do that with another guy, who's a little bit more of a bigger puncher or bigger threat, that's a damn, real good counter puncher. He's gonna have to be a little bit more savvy inside the ring, use his movement, offset him and counter, effectively. So I'm not expecting Shakur to have this type of performance every time he set foot in the ring. But, moving forward, I'm thinking possibly we're going to see that, hit, get out of the way, hit, counter, because these hands, man, they're not going to hold up. So he's going to turn a little bit into more of a Mayweather type of fighter where he's just, he's in it, he's point fighting, and he's getting his wins.
Yeah, so he can have longevity in the game. But if he does happen to face Gervonta, how do you see that fight playing out?
If Gervonta is all the way locked in, I personally think that Gervonta Davis is 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You can't be a 1 foot in and 1 foot out type of fighter. I think Gervonta Davis is looking for a big payday, and then he's going to sell off. So if that Gervonta Davis getting in the ring with Shakur, I got Shakur all day, 7 days a week. But if we get it all the way locked in, take Davis. It's a little bit more of a difficult fight. If you really think about the style matchup between these two, you got one of the best defensive fighters, if not the best defensive fighter in the game. You got one of the most accurate fighters, power punches in the game as well. But you have one that throws less punches. He probably had how many of these top guys at 135 pounds, he throws the least amount of punches. You got a guy like Shakur who showed you that he has offense. I think stylistically would favor Shakur, based upon his defense and his offense now. But
the crazy part about it, right? He's sitting there saying stylistically, right, that Shakur, first off, Tank Davis may throw less than Shakur, but he lands about the same amount of Shakur if you look at it. So that's a damn shame that a man. Can y'all hear me now? I don't know what happened. I just got kicked off this thing. I don't know. But the thing is, right, what's crazy? Gervonta Tank Davis throws less than Shakur, but they land around the same amount. Now, what does that say for you as a boxer if a man's throwing 70% less than you, but land? Can y'all hear me now? Let me know if y'all can hear me now. Like, this thing got me kicked off on my phone, so I gotta try something. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Can y'all hear me or not? Can I get a 1 if you can hear me? Okay, bro. Shout out to my nigga Brian the King Falcone. Shout out to my man Mr. Altruistic. Appreciate you. Okay, two. We ain't gotta be no more. We can be number 2. But it's just funny. This shit just funny though. But here we go. It's almost over with. Finish this up.
Again, all the way locked in. All it takes is one. Take, and if he lands that one, man, it could. I don't know. It could be bad for Shakur. It could be not. Maybe Shakur takes it. You know what I mean? We really haven't seen Shakur get hit with something that that really got his attention, or changed his world. So, but yeah, I still think it's be a hell of a fight. I think it'll be a boring fight too. I don't think it's gonna be an entertaining fight. But hey, that's why we like the fights. They both great names, coming in different styles. It'll be great for the fans. But we'll see, man. We'll see if the fight. I personally don't think the fight's gonna ever happen.
Yeah.
And that's just my personal opinion. I'm not hating. It's just my personal. I don't think the fight's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I think Tank will retire for that. I mean, we were.
It's funny how he say he think Tank will retire before he fights Shakur. And I want to be like how you retired before you fought Earl. Because my brother, you did retire before you fought Earl Spence, remember? Earl was trying to get that title match with you, but you, Timothy, Desert Storm Bradley, you decided not to fight that man. You decided you didn't want that smoke. I mean, I understood. because you would have got your ass tore out the frame. You would have got tore out the motherfucking frame. And we're not going to act like you wouldn't have. That's how people like him do. You feel what I'm saying? They always deflecting. Shout out to my man G Tatted TV. Terrell Davis in the building. Salute to y'all, my brothers. Salute. But see, how long it took for you see how long it took for for Shakur and Zepeda. Shakur had to make Mike Ryan what up. Exactly, man. I seen that man go tooth and nail with Provetnikov. I seen him get a damn Oakland LD, my brother, salute. I seen him get a victory against Pacquiao he didn't deserve. Like, Tim, your whole career, bro, you've been getting saved. And I ain't talking about by the Baptist preacher, my nigga. You've been getting saved your whole career. But Tim always, and this is the shit that gets me, right? Is Tim even with ESPN anymore? I think not. But notice, Tim used to always try to find a reason to say something about Floyd Mayweather. But Tim never got in the ring with Floyd Mayweather. He used to always talk shit about Earl Spence. But he would never get in the ring with Earl Spence. And he always talked shit about Tank Davis. Tank Davis would knock Tim Bradley the fuck out. It's like that man is always visualizing and projecting his hate upon fighters, bro. That shit be crazy as hell, bro. I'll be like, Tim, are you a male or a female, my nigga? Like, your energy, bro, like that energy that you be displaying, bro, that shit's not masculine at all, my nigga. Like, it really is not masculine, bro. Like, that's some real feminist energy right there. And then, you know, they say fans gravitate to fighters that remind them of themselves. Hence the Devin Haney fans. All they is a bunch of liars and cowards, and you see they fans. The Shakur fans, you know, they are what they are. It is what it is. Like the Nigerians say, it is what it is. And you know, like I say, I like good boxing. I like good boxing. But the hating and propaganda, like, why not just put the truth out there and let people make a conscientious decision? Make a conscientious decision. Why try to sway the public? Why try to put your points of views in? You feel me? Like, what does your points of views have to matter? But Subriel Matias has been running down on motherfuckers, dog. He slapped Teofimo, and he found Richardson Hutchinson. Now, according to him, Richardson Hutchinson, I'm gonna let y'all see this, but him and Hutchinson supposed to have a $50,000 bet. You feel what I'm saying? And I've been telling y'all that Hutchinson really didn't want that Matias smoke before. And Hutchinson talking about the rehydration. But if that was the problem, why you fight the person that fought Matias? But I'm going to let y'all listen to Richardson Hutchinson try to explain why he didn't fight Subriel Matias when he had a chance to. And y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. You know, you can support the grind, hit the Cash App or the PayPal, support your boy. But here we go.
You got me better.
You gonna beat me easy? You gonna beat me easy?
No, I'm gonna knock you out.
You gonna knock me out?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, because I think you got a good technique. I like it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. You pressure close,
No,
real close.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, nah.
But you don't got the power for stuff.
You don't got no power.
No, I don't got power.
You don't got power. You keep going.
Yeah. But now you don't got hydration.
Huh?
You don't got hydration.
What is that?
The 10 pounds.
Yeah, there's no excuse.
Yeah, no. So,
like I said,
you do IBS.
and we make it happen. Why would I fight you, right? That put pressure with 10 pounds. And I know you're gonna keep coming. Why would I fight you? Am I stupid? I'm gonna fight you now. No rehydration. You fight now.
I know, but
Okay.
Now he said, why would I fight you when I can only put on 10 pounds? Am I stupid? So like I told y'all, he was scared to fight the man at first, but listen to his reasoning.
Excuse me, because me got the hydration too, and me and you like
No, you small.
no, yeah,
You small.
and
Your head big. Your head big.
No,
Big
no.
head. Your big head. You got big head. You make it happen. Mine's two. Mine's three. I'm a champion for a reason. I beat the guy that beat you. Remember that. He beat you.
if the fight happen, I want let you.
And see, I would have thought Richard Hitchins was smarter than that. He talking about, I beat the guy that beat you. Well, Vernon Forrester beat Sugar Shane. But Sugar Shane beat Margarito. And Margarito beat Forrester. Like, the triangles don't work, Richard Hitchins. You ran from Matias because you knew what that nigga was going to do to you. And then you say he ain't got power. He got a damn 98% knockout rate. He was 100% knockout. Now he just went to the distance.
800.
100,000?
Hey, but Brian Falcon,
You make it happen.
No. When the fight,
He's gonna pay.
you know,
You're gonna bet.
Yeah.
100,000.
yeah,
Okay.
you got.
We gonna bet it. Okay.
Okay.
100,000.
It's not gonna happen. Talk to us, man. Teofimo's a pussy. He's hiding. He's stuck in. He's running. Tell Tio he can't run. Me and him got the same manager. Fight me or fucking vacate the belt. Because if he's saying he's a fucking New York champion, he should want to unify with another New York champion.
Hitchins,
So that's a fact. So you gotta get that shit up.
yo, Hitchins, WBC champion Sabrina Matias called you out as well. He said he's ready for all the smoke, bro. He wants you or Tio.
Listen, Matias could have been got it. I just seen it just now outside. We got the video, we got the footage, and y'all gonna see what the conversation was like. But I told.
he talking about Matias could have been got it. Like, that shit crazy as hell. Like, bro, you just sat there and told Matias you ain't gonna fight him with a 10-pound rehydration. Now you talking about Matias could have been got it. Stop the cap, man.
Matias, we can make the fucking fight happen. Why the fuck would I fight you with a rehydration clause? But I fought Lemos, and I felt like the Lemos fight, the rehydration clause was the reason why I slowed down the Lemos fight. Now there's no excuse. We make it happen, and then after that, I'm gonna beat Tio, I'm gonna beat Matias, I'm going up to 47, and I'm gonna fuck Devin Haney up.
Matias said that you have his belt. I told him he got his belt in Puerto Rico. Where you want to fight him in Puerto Rico? He said he would fight you in the bathroom. He said he would fight you in the bathroom.
Of course he'll fight me in the bathroom. Of course he wanna fight in the bathroom because he can't box with us. Yo, tell Matias. Listen, he gotta go worry about Liam Parrow. That's what before he would worry about me, he never gonna worry about Liam Parrow. Liam Parrow made easier work than him, and I made easy work with Matias.
Yeah,
and that's a fact.
he's in the building tonight.
I know, I just seen him. We spoke. I told him the same thing I said on camera. My energy don't change.
This what I don't get, right? Why, Lee Jackson salute, why Matias has to worry about Liam Parrow when he's a champion and you a champion and he talking to you? Like, that's just like when Kambosos was trying to push his problems on somebody else. Like, bro, if you're scared, you're scared. Like, bro, we're going to be honest about this shit right here, bro. Like, you doing some real hoe activities, bro. Like Luda said, you got whole activities and whole tendency. Hoes are your friends. Hoes are your enemies. Like, you just told that man, y'all can fight for money. Then you talking about he could have been got it. Then you sitting there saying, why would you fight him? Like, bruh, make up your mind. Pick a story and stick to it, bruh. Like, you're not sticking to it like flies on denim, my brother. Like, that shit crazy as hell. And then you talking about he need to worry about Liam Parrow. Why does Sabrina Matias, another champion, need to worry about Parrow when he's talking to you about unification? What, are you hoping that Paro can beat Sabril Matias so you can fight Paro again instead of you getting your ass in that motherfucking ring and fighting that man? Exactly, Planet 619. That nigga scared to death of Sabril Matias. He seen that motherfucker smack Tio, and he like, you know what? I ain't even signed up for all this, champ. Like, I ain't even signed up for this right here. And he know Matias done got a body in that ring, and there's only one person that Matias beat that went the distance. Everybody else went to fucking sleep. Talking about he ain't got no power. Okay. Well, if you say he ain't got no power, he ain't got no power. But the way I'm looking at it, he putting everybody on their motherfucking back. That's the definition of power to me. I mean, to me, that's the definition of power. Nigga putting people on their motherfucking back. If that's not power, then I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know no other way to say it. But hey, Brian the King Falcon, Matias said he ain't playing with them people, bro. Matias said he ain't playing with them people. And then you had the Vargas boys, they was sitting there calling out Edward Berlanga. They was telling Berlanga that they throw hands and everything. I'm just like, damn, everything going crazy. Like, this shit funny as hell. Like, boxing is funny as hell. Like, that shit crazy as hell, though. But, you know, motherfuckers just don't understand that shit. And then they be thinking that, oh, motherfuckers just hating this shit, right? But that shit don't be like that. Like, people just be like, you know what? Fuck that shit. But, you know, a lot of people just sit there and say, hey, Richard Hitchins and them ain't ready for each other. But I'm just like, Oakland, it's business plan, bro. Like, that man really don't want that. That man really don't want that shit, bro. Like, he really do not want that type of smoke. He does not want that smoke. And another thing that I heard, and this is some dumb shit. Boots Ennis might be fighting Josh fucking Kelly, dog. Like, where the fuck does that make sense at? What sense does that make? Like, that shit crazy. But, you know, I guess that want to be his first motherfucking I guess that want to be his fight. I guess that's what he want to do. I don't know. But it's something that I've been wanting to show y'all. And this, I wish Rick Thames was in here for this one, but he's not. But shout out. Like, look, I'm going to go ahead and say this right here. Shout out to my nigga, Manager Marty. Manager Marty dropped this 2 days ago. I just got on the radar of it. But shout out to the manager. You know, y'all know Marty has a thing for Conte and them boys. And Manager Marty ain't letting shit slide. And it's funny because Earl said something, but a lot of people wasn't listening to what Earl said. You feel what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people let what Earl said go over their head. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what Earl said went over people's head and shit. Like, people ain't listening to it. They ain't understand what Earl the True Spence. Yeah, Lee Jackson, but that's the person that Boots was fight. It might be Conwell. You feel what I'm saying? Like it might be Conwell. But he was trying to fight Josh Kelly. But yeah, I'm about to play this for Manager Marty, man. Like I said, y'all smash the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, hit the like button. And donate to the grind, man. Hit the PayPal or the Cash App. You fuck with your boy. I just need 5 people to support the grind. Can I get 5 people to support the Cash App or the PayPal? And I'm about to get this started right now. Oh, let me see if I can get it going. Here we go. All right. Let me see something. I think my computer might have froze. The hell? Y'all give me 1 second on this. Let me see. I think it might have froze. I don't know. Here we go. Y'all know I done messed up this. I be having too many tabs open and stuff. Shout out to the beautiful Miss Joette. How you doing, Queen? Hope everything's well with you. Hope you're doing well. These 10 fighters. Y'all check them out, man. That's a party. This is the technical. Marie, salute, bro. Watch this together.
Let your student build their own future at Coast to Mountains Preparatory Academy. Now enrolling grades K through 12, Coast to Mountains Preparatory Academy offers a structured, supportive learning environment tailored to students' individual.
Who's gas salute, brother?
I told y'all the excruciating power comes between round 1, round 2, round 3. Then there's another resurgence of the excruciating power, round 6, and then there's another resurgence of the power again between rounds 9 and 10. And these are for
and
all
Bud stopped Spence
Go
at 9.
conduct your research like I've been doing for 15 plus.
Bud hurt Spence
all of the
in the
SNAC
first 3
fighters
rounds.
have that in common.
These are rounds that Bud did his thing too. Stop the knife. Regis probate down to round 3. Round one. Round one. Round 9. Almost down in 2. Madonna down in 3rd. Lewis down in round 2. Let him play. Down in round 2. Shit getting real right here. Like, that's crazy because, matter of fact, we're going to let it keep going. I'm going to let it keep going. I'll talk afterwards. Quickly, round 2. Bam, bam, bam. Rice round 3. Sunny Ed was round 9. Sweet Hands Plant. Come be round 9. Got it down around 2 and 4. Mike Lee round 3. This is round 2. His power is not there. Work is down around 10. Second round knockout. And round 9. Yoshino, round 6. Out in down round 6. knees in round 6. Earl Spence down in round 2, round 3, top in round 9. 7. Say something. Say and shout out to my man, Manager Marty. Anything you want to know about SNAC, Manager Marty be on their ass. He knows it. But it's kind of funny, like Sugar Shane said the other day, Victor Conte is the serum master. Like anything that has something to do with with steroids, they say Victor Conte is that guy. Like like Sugar Shane said, that man makes shit that he ain't even know. He ain't even know. Like they like, bro, what the hell is this? And Victor Conte, he gets the stuff before it goes out. He gets the stuff before it goes out. That's what Victor Conte does. Like Victor Conte, he's the motherfucker that tests. Well, he don't test it, but he matter of fact, he does test it before he send it out. Make sure his people are straight. He makes sure his people are straight, and if his people are not straight, then you know, if you battling one of his people, they got that dirty on standby, aka Ryan Garcia. Like they had that dirty on standby so they can keep the facade of Devin Haney going. See, this is what I'm saying. That shit be crazy as hell right there. And it's really fucked up because if y'all think back to what Earl say, shout out to my brother Zulu Line in the cat. I mean, on the thumbs up, my brother. Appreciate you, brother. But if y'all think about it, what did Earl Spence say? Y'all remember what he said? He said that motherfuckers will take a year off. Motherfuckers will take a year off, then come back with some other shit. You feel what I'm saying? That'll hurt you. And that's what I'm saying. Like, motherfuckers will give you some shit that'll hurt your ass, dog. Like, that shit right there ain't cool. And they been doing that shit. Bill and Devin been working the plan. This is what they do. And see, motherfuckers go to Victor Conte because they want to motherfucking cheat. If they didn't want to cheat, why would you go to a motherfucker that's known cheating? Like, I wouldn't go to a burlesque house or a bunny ranch if I wasn't trying to get some buns. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I wasn't trying to buy no buns, I wouldn't go to a promiscuous house. So if you're not trying to motherfucking damn use steroids, why do you go to a motherfucker that's famous for steroids? It don't work, do it. And that's the funny shit about it. A lot of people don't get. And you know, it's real crazy. But the fans will sit there and justify it and make it seem like it's okay. Oh, SNAC is good. Like, I've been telling people that SNAC is not correct. If a motherfucker can rehydrate more than 20% of their body weight, do you not understand this? Like, bro, that's the thing. People don't really understand what I be saying when I say, if you rehydrate more than 15%, that is dangerous. That is very dangerous for your health. And it's just dangerous. And then for you to be able to rehydrate more than 15% and still can go 12 rounds, bro, have y'all ever drunk something and go out there and like try to run a little bit and catch that cramp? Like these niggas ain't even catching cramps, bro. That's how you know shit's real, bro. But y'all smash that like button. I still need 5 people to support the grind for the day. Let me get 5 to support the grind. And we're going to go to my man Keith, one-time motherfucking Thurman. I told y'all Turkey going broke. Keith said they tried to shit on him.
And yeah, man, let's see, man. I mean, shoot. The fans enjoyed the Pacquiao fight. Barrios' tactics. I said this, man. And I said to get the win, Barrios should do a little bit of a boring performance, and he kind of did do that, in my opinion. You know, and one of the judges had him winning, so he was close to victory tonight, closer than he probably even knew. So he should have let a little bit more dog come out, especially in those later rounds when Manny Pacquiao was slowing down. The rust showed. He still looked good. The angles, Barrios don't like angles. I showed it in my fight. Barrios don't like angles. You know, he hits people that stand right in front of him, and he hits you after you hit him. If you hit him, but you don't hurt him, and you stay in the pocket, boom, that's when his little counter shots come in. Those straight right hands, some body shots, random body shots. Manny Pacquiao's his own referee. I don't know how much you know about Manny Pacquiao's history. He calls for breaks. He calls his own low blows. He'll deduct a point from you when he wants to. So you gotta be careful with Manny Pacquiao being his own judge in there. But you know, it's hard. There's a part of me that would love an opportunity to get back in this arena to fight Manny Pacquiao.
Shout out to my brother, the Boxing Novus, with the $5. Honestly, Boxing Nova, the Cash App is better because over here, if you do super chats, they take like 60% of it. And shout out to my man, the Boxing Novus. But they take 60% of it. Like on $10, you only get like 4. You feel what I'm saying? That's what they do. And if you say something about it, they get mad at you. You feel what I'm saying? But appreciate you, my brother. But yeah. But the super chats is for people that can't do Cash App or PayPal. You know, I understand that. But I appreciate everybody for supporting, though. And can I get 4 more people to support the grind in the PayPal or the Cash App? We'd be good, though. But I'm going to keep this going real quick.
Again, for myself, for my record, for the fans. But, you know, I'm just going to look and see what comes next, man. Because I'm going to be fighting this year. Guaranteed.
What was that moment like at Dana White, you know, Crawford comes up. They said they want 20-plus fighters over a 3-day weekend. Would you be open to that?
What does that mean?
Like having a 3-day fight card week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or TKM Hogan School back.
Fight party?
Oh, weekend, no, a 3-day fight weekend.
I know. Sounds like a crazy old fight party. Huh? I don't know, man. They stunting. They throwing a lot of money around. If they present a good fight, they call me with a BS fight. I'm not taking BS fights. I love my job. I love fighting great fighters. So let's see. I don't know what they're doing. They're shaking up boxing. I'll tell you that much. They're shaking up boxing.
And see, they giving Keith Thurman a BS offer because, you know, he's still without Heyman. Plus, Keith, you still there wanting to get such a big ass fight, but my brother, you ain't fought. I think, matter of fact, your last fight was against the Australian, and you was the B side, bro. You had to go to Australia. Now, Keith, I don't take nothing away from you. You was a great fighter. You was a unified champion. You was Mr. One Time. But now you know time, bro. Like, you've been out the spotlight for so long, like, people don't understand who you are, Keith. Like, and you can't blame them. You can't even get mad at people not understanding who you are if you still got it. I mean, you came back, you fought Mario Barrios. Yeah, you won. Then you disappeared again. Your biggest fight. Yeah, he lost the Tim Tszyu bag. He lost the Earl Spence bag. Well, I can say one thing about that Brian the King Falcon. He was trying to fight Charlo. Charlo was bullshitting. Charlo was bullshitting on that one. Charlo was bullshitting on that one. But it ain't for lack of trying. That shit right there be like, okay. But yeah, Charlo, I don't think Charlo wanted that smoke with him, but Charlo just be talking, bro. Like, lately, I don't know what to say about Charlo. Like, Charlo say he wants a big fight, but like, nigga, you're not the champ no more. And you need to get yourself back out there too, Mr. Charlo. Like, I mean, I understand that you used to run the division and everything, but bro, that's in the past. Like, that shit right there. Exactly, Brian. He's still motherfucking using that Canelo money. But one thing about Charlo and all the other players that with Al Heyman, he always makes sure. One thing about it, Al Heyman makes sure that his players are taken care of. Like, look at Danny Swift Garcia. Danny got stores. He even putting on boxing promotions. He had Camille Moten on his boxing where he was promoting Camille for a fight, but Camille, he didn't do it right. And shout out to my brother Animalistic Savant in the Cash App with the $2 holler. Appreciate you, King. Appreciate that, my brother. Can your boy get 3 people to support in the Cash App or the paper? I just need 3 more people to support the grind for the day. Can I get 3 more people to support for today? And shout out to my brother Animalistic, always supporting the grind. I always appreciate you, my brother. Most definitely. Yeah, Mr. Run the Mouth. And Zulu, like, I sit back sometimes and I think about all the great fights that we never got. Like, we never got Lennox Lewis versus Riddick Bowe. We never got Juan Mel Marquez and Gamboa. We never got Spence and Thurman. You feel me? We never got Charlo versus Hurd. Like, we never got Roy Jones and Joe Kawasaki when they was in their prime. Like, all these motherfucking fights I think about that we missed out on because motherfuckers was either scared or bullshit. And that's the way they be doing, bro. Like, motherfuckers be scared or they be bullshitting. Motherfuckers really don't want that smoke right there. It's a lot of these Gen Z fighters out here now. Like, I was watching the show the other day, and they was talking about how motherfuckers would be on their motherfucking phone at halftime. Like, they down points. And the motherfuckers would be that on their damn FaceTime, Facebook. Like, that shit be crazy as hell. And did y'all hear about Gary Antoine Russell and Sean Porter beefing? Gary Russell and Sean Porter is beefing right now. Mr. Antoine Russell say he's most better. He said he way better than Porter was. Way better. And that shit crazy right there. And Porter clapped back. It's on their show. I don't feel like showing that shit though. But I wish Rick Timms was here. I really wish Rick Timms was here. He'll probably catch it on the playback. But it's one more thing I had to do for this shit right here. Because my boy coming back. You feel me? Earl the Truth is coming back. And this is for all these buddy lights, right? And see, I'm glad that he's fighting Canelo. Nah, Zulu, they arguing about who's the running back and who's the halfback. And who's the halfback. I don't think Antoine Russell is better than Sean Porter. Not resume-wise. Because, like I said, I felt like old boy Bartholomew really was beating old boy. But they gave it to him. Shout out to my nigga Bushido Boxing.
So now Terence Crawford was on PEDs. Now, ever since Bud Crawford has revealed his new physique, so to speak, ahead of his fight against Canelo Alvarez, now all of a sudden he is juicing.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up.
But I've been seeing in the boxing community for the past week, ever since Terence Crawford started releasing these compilation videos, started showing how he's kind of just, he's a lot bigger than what we're used to seeing from Terence Crawford. But now there's a narrative that Bud Crawford has been cheating. He's cheating. Why? Because, well, he's associated with SNAC, Victor Conte, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. People put two and two together. Well, they assume since Victor Conte knows how to get around, Vada, et cetera, well, then Terence Crawford must be cheating.
SNAC, and I know some news came out this week and all of that, but I personally believe that SNAC is clean. I think it's a conflict of interest, the fact that, hey, he knows how to beat the system, quote unquote, Victor Conte, but at the same time, I think SNAC, you got products going around the world, this and that. I mean, all these athletes are testing. They're not testing anything or positive by using SNAC at all, so I think it's safe. There's no doubt about it. So with that being said, I'm not worried about that. As long as they're testing, I'm good.
Producers, this plugin helps you finish your tracks way faster. Check this out. I'm gonna start with this loop that I made here.
I don't care what you people say about Terence Crawford for the rest of his career. In my opinion, that dude is a juice monster. I just saw him working out ahead of the Canelo Alvarez fight. The dude looks like Hulk fucking Hogan. Nigga, get off that shit before it kills you. Jesus Christ, bro. You got arrow with it? Cool. Stop doing the shit. You're overdoing it, bro. Don't nobody believe this shit. You look like a goddamn NFL linebacker, nigga, jumping the ropes with weights on your vest. Nigga, you look like a juice monster. Fuck off, Terence Crawford. I don't believe shit about your career. Personally, I don't believe a fucking thing about your career because you look like a fucking steroid monster trying to cheat Canelo Alvarez, who's a steroid monster. Cheating on cheating on cheating. Disgusting.
This is what people are saying, right? Forget about the fact that we actually got cheaters in the sport of boxing who actually get caught for testing positive. Forget that fact, right? Forget that there's guys like Ryan Garcia, anybody that was been a
Shalom to Moraine in the building. Hey, that's what I've been wanting to say, but people keep thinking, and see, Bud is putting SNAC on Front Street, and that's what I've been trying to tell people, Brian. But a lot of people be talking about we hating and everything. That's why Devin, my boy Rick Tibbs. Hey, Rick, I got the link pinned in the chat, my brother. I knew Rick was going to come through. My nigga Rick coming through. Shout out to my nigga Rick Tibbs. They talking about your boy Rick.
associated with Eddie Reynoso for the past several years has tested positive. For whatever reason, these guys are testing positive on that side of things. But nobody wants to say nothing about Jaime Munguia and Francisco Rodriguez, Canelo Alvarez, right? They don't want to say nothing about that, but we just go say guys like Terence Crawford is on PEDs. We're going to say guys like Errol the Truth, Big Fish Spence Jr. is on PEDs, right? These guys never test positive. Oh,
JT
Anthony
never
Joshua.
took.
Yeah, him too. He was on PEDs. None of these guys test positive ever in their career. Deontay Wilder. Oh, well, he's another one. There's no way he's hitting that hard. PEDs. Right? Guys just can't be gifted. Guys can't just have a special talent. Guys just can't grow as people and get bigger over the years. Terence Crawford is almost a 40-year-old man now. He sat out for quite a while. Normally, Crawford probably likes to keep his weight down, right? But then he kind of let...
He wasn't. He
What is the
jockey that
SNAC
don't
program
understand.
in boxing,
Here we go.
and why is it seen by many as a controversial thing? It's used by elite world champions like Terence Crawford, Devin Haney, and in the women's game, Clarissa Shields. And with not one of these athletes ever having failed a doping test, why does the word SNAC always come up when people accuse these fighters of these things? In this video, I'm going to be breaking
Exactly, Planet 1619.
down for you what the SNAC program is, why it has ties to controversial happenings, and whether or not a program that is deeply involved in modern day boxing might be an issue for the sport. Now guys, just before this video begins, I'm actually filming this after I'd made the vast majority of this video. But something has happened in the last week or so that I've just found out about. And so I've had to come back to this one, make a bit more to add to this, because this is actually a bit of a twist, and this actually significantly changes things. There's some stuff going on right now with Devin.
And what's crazy, right? Earl sat there and said, motherfucker sit out for sit out for a year, then come back. What's up, Zulu? What's up, bro? But I made my stance known that anybody that does SNAC, I don't fuck with. I don't look at them as a clean fighter because that SNAC is not clean, bro. That SNAC is not good. You said why they barely catching up? Hey, Jerry O, all I'm saying is that SNAC shit's not right, bro. That's all. It really ain't. Like that SNAC shit. I've been telling people that SNAC ain't cool, bro. That SNAC shit, it'll get a hold to you.
Devin Haney and Brian Norman that I will get into later in this video, but it's absolutely relevant to all of this. And Victor Conti has even made an admission that, to be honest, in my mind, blows all of this wide open and seriously adds to the questions that people will be asking about whether or not SNAC is legitimate. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to A Guy Called Henry. I hope you're all having an absolutely tremendous week. I'm about to head back to the UK for a month or so, which I'm very excited about. But before I fly, I've been meaning to make this video for a while. It's been something I've wanted to talk about because I recently did a video about Terence Crawford, looking at what I believe his actual weight to be and what I think the weight discrepancy between him and Canelo will be when they actually get into the ring in September. And in making this video, I was getting a lot of comments from people. Crawford's part of the SNAC program, and there was a lot of allegations from people that meant he's a cheater, that there's things in his system that shouldn't be there. Now, I just want to make it very clear at the start of this video that I'm not alleging that any of these boxers are using performance-enhancing drugs, are cheating in any way, shape, or form, or that the SNAC program itself is doing any of these things. But there are people that say these things, and so I want to, in this video, take a deep dive into why that is. Because to be honest with you, I didn't actually know what SNAC was. It's the kind of the side of the game that I haven't really paid much attention to in the past, but people kept saying Crawford's a SNAC fighter, Haney's a SNAC fighter. It's something I'd heard quite a bit. I'd never actually taken the time to sit down and figure out what that meant. So that's what I'm going to be doing for you in this video. Before giving you my opinion on the program, don't forget to bang a like on the video if indeed you do like it. Don't forget to subscribe to A Guy.
I want y'all to see what Crawford. This is what we talking about. I want y'all to see Mr. Crawford, right? I want y'all to see Mr. Crawford. Black Star Sports TV
can be changed. It can change a trajectory on how the fight's gonna go.
Moreover, Sergio Mora said that at first he picked Canelo to win because size matters in boxing. He has followed Canelo's career for a long time and believed Crawford was simply too small, even though he's an incredible talent. But then Mora saw Crawford in person and noticed how much stronger he looked. He mentioned Crawford's wrestling background and how that makes him tougher than he appears. Mora also praised Crawford's ability to fight from both stances and said that if Crawford uses tactics similar to Bivol or Mayweather, like movement, a strong jab, and smart footwork, he could give Canelo real problems.
I say Canelo all day, just size matters in this sport. I've been covering Canelo for a long time. Crawford is an incredible talent, but he's too small. You know, that's the thing that I kept thinking.
Now, this is Sergio Mora, a middleweight. He's talking about Crawford, who was just at 147 to 154, moving up. Oh yeah, you talking about when he fought the dude from Austria? The one he took the belt from, right? The one that Sergey Bovachev just beat up. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Planet 619. Look at when he fought Jose Benavidez. Like, look at when he fought Jose Benavidez, and then look when he fought Spence. That nigga was twice as big. Spence was the little guy in the ring. Like, that was Spence. Yeah, at 147. Oh, at 147. You talking about Mean Machine. Oh, you talking about the dude from Australia. Oh, you talking about the dude that beat Pacquiao. Shit. When he came up and beat the dude. I forgot the nigga name. Yeah, I know you talking about Black Star. The dude that beat Pacquiao. What the hell was that damn boy name? Nigga was ass. I forgot his damn name. The one that robbed Pacquiao. The WBO champion. Jeff Horn. Yeah, appreciate you, Brian King. Jeff Horn. He was a middleweight on that fight night. But see, Black Star, he was a welterweight when he came into the boxing, but he shrunk down to fight at 135. A lot of people don't understand that shit. Terence Crawford been doing that shit, bro. That's why he looked like a skeleton. You know what I'm saying? But Devin Haney been doing that shit. But you know, that's how they do it. But I want y'all, Sergio Mora was like, God damn. He thought Canelo could size matter. This is a man that's been at 168 for over 5-6 years. Fighting a little guy. But here we go.
Then I started seeing Crawford bulk up. I started seeing him in person. And you got to realize this guy has a wrestling background. He's stronger than he looks. I mean, he's an incredible fighter from both stances. And if he takes a little bit of a page of the Bivol of Floyd Mayweather Jr. and the guys that have given Canelo problems, movers, stickers, long jab, I can see Crawford doing all that. Crawford is a generational all-time great.
As the fight gets closer, Mora admitted he is starting to lean toward Crawford. He said Crawford is a generational all-time great, and although he may not knock Canelo out, he believes Crawford can win by decision. Mora wasn't impressed with Canelo's last fight, especially how he cut off the ring. He explained that Crawford won't run, but will move just enough to land clean shots from both sides, using his reach and ring IQ. He also called Crawford mean, and said he fights with a chip on his shoulder. Mora finished by saying that Crawford just might pull off the win.
How big Crawford is, bro? Crawford a big boy. Like people were slipping. He's not and see, salute Rich Boxing. But this is what's crazy, right? People realize Crawford came up from 135. So you jumping from 135 all the way to 168. And I'm gonna tell you, the chances of any fighter doing that without taking enhancements is 0. Y'all see Manny Pacquiao jumped up from 118 to 154. You see his head done went from a 7 3/4 to a 13 1/8. You're not gonna grow up there without getting some enhancements. I'm just saying. I'm gonna let them finish, but y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. And your boy still need 3 people to support the grind for the day in the Cash App and the PayPal, man. I'm working hard today. Your boy working hard today. I came on time and everything. Let me get 3 people to support the grind, man.
That's how great he is.
So now, the closer this fight gets, the more I'm starting to look at Crawford and be like, Crawford might beat him. Crawford might do something. I mean, we'll knock him out, but he won't. I think he'll win the decision.
We got lying frequently in here.
Nowadays, yeah. I think he'll probably win the decision.
You think he'll be able to take Canelo's power?
I wasn't really, like many people, I wasn't impressed with Canelo's last fight, cutting off the ring. And Bud's not a mover like that. He's not going to be running around the ring. But he is going to move. And he's going to pot shot you from both sides. Going to use his length, going to use his reach. And he's mean. Bud is mean, man. Bud has a chip on his shoulder, too. He's great as well. So, yeah, the closer the fight gets, the more I start looking at Bud and be like, he might do it. He just might do it. That's how great he is.
However, Bill Haney said that Canelo versus Crawford is the biggest fight in boxing right now, and it's so big that even Muhammad Ali would be talking about it if he were around. He gave credit to Crawford for stepping
honest, frequent, just like we talk about everybody on SNAC.
Up to take such a major challenge, but also pointed out that it's not just about boxing skills in this fight. Haney emphasized that Crawford has to worry about more than just boxing when facing someone as big and strong as Canelo, suggesting the physical size and power difference will be a serious factor.
Man, come on, man, that's the biggest fight, you know what I mean, in boxing right now. Canelo and Crawford. Crawford's
He's in a growing weight division.
Manny Pacquiao shared his thoughts on the Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford fight, calling it a strong matchup but giving the edge to Canelo due to Crawford moving up in weight. He advised Crawford to stay focused on maintaining and even improving his speed and strength, noting how tough it is to move up in weight and still keep quickness. Pacquiao stressed that speed is the key to victory and encouraged Crawford to sharpen his footwork, timing, and punching power if he wants to compete effectively at the higher weight class.
Canelo Crawford, good fight. Good fight. Canelo has advantage because Crawford moving up, but my advice to Crawford is like maintain the speed, improve the speed, and improve the strength, because it's hard to go up in high weight and maintain your speed. So speed is the key. Like he should focus on speed, footwork, and improve the power.
Kermel Moton also weighed in, saying the September showdown between Canelo and Crawford is a massive event. He recognized that fighters coming up in weight often struggle, but still believes Crawford has a real shot. While he admitted it's a big leap, Moton called it a true 50-50 fight and said the outcome depends on who shows up better on fight night. Ultimately, he feels the fans will be the ones who benefit most from such a high-stakes, exciting battle.
If Bud makes the Zulu, if Bud made that weight the right way, it wouldn't even be a fight. It wouldn't even be a challenge. Because, when you moving up, matter of fact, you see when Roy Jones at 160 had 100, he was knocking everything out. 168, he was still knocking shit out. 175, his shit dropped down to like 50%. You feel me? Shout out to my brother Rod Walker. Shalom, King. Peace and blessings to you. But then you see he moved up to heavyweight. His power wasn't there. As you move up, you're fighting bigger people that have to get down. Your power's not going to rise with you like that, bro. Like, until you become a full-fledged that weight class. I mean, we see what Bud's power looked like at 154. Now, Bud look like a completely different person. Just like Bud took that year off before he fought Earl Spence. When he decided to fight Earl Spence First off, he came back and broke the glove, bro. Like the nigga busted out a pair of gloves. I've never seen a pair of boxing gloves get busted. He busted a pair of boxing gloves. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Let's call a spade, bro. It is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, SNAC is suspect. You feel what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers understand that shit, but then they want to act like they don't. They want to act like they don't understand that Victor Conte and SNAC is the worst thing that's ever happened to boxing. And you know Frequent Liar ain't gonna say shit about it because you know Frequent Liar is an advocate for Victor Conte, Devin Haney, and SNAC products. Exactly. That's why he took the David Avanesian fight on, and that's why he took it on that bullshit ass network, because he knew wasn't nobody gonna really watch that shit. Wasn't nobody really gonna watch that shit, so he had time to test his shit out. So he tested his shit out and was like, you know what, Earl? You can spin that block now. After Earl got another car accident as well. So Earl got another accident. Bud was straight. Earl spin that block. Earl ran into a goddamn buzzsaw. Frequent, I got the link pinned. Frequent. You want to talk about the SNAC, Frequent? Hit the link. I'm not about to go back and forth with you like that. It's pinned at the top of the chat, Frequent. Like, people be acting like, and see, that's the shit I be talking about. Motherfuckers be acting like they don't understand what the hell's going on. And Black Star, I would love for Earl to come back for one more, but you also got to realize, bro, sometimes you take that type of ass whooping, bro, like, some people, bro, it's hard to recover. But Earl is with Blu-ray, and he getting his shit back together. I don't think him and Bud gonna do it again, though. Because you remember EJ had some comments about that. He sat there and said, like, and see, I really didn't even pay attention to what EJ said until I went back and looked at the interview. And Earl sat there and told us, without saying it, he said motherfuckers will take a year off and juice. He said motherfuckers will take a year off and be doing juicing and then come back and fight and hurt somebody. Earl said that out of his mouth. Those was his exact words. Yeah, he been back with Blu-ray, Black Star. Earl sat there and said motherfuckers will go out and do steroids for a year, then come back and fight like ain't nothing ever happened. That's how people get hurt in the sport of boxing. And then you got people that's okay with the shit. Exactly, Black Star. He said that. But you know, Earl is a stand-up guy, and he don't like to make excuses. But the man sat there and told you what it was. And see, we wasn't putting two and two together. But, I mean, the man said what he said. Hold on, let me see if I can even find that shit right there. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. That shit right there. Oh yeah, well, Derek looking at them gloves too. Yeah. Like a lot of that shit, man, people really don't understand. Like, but that's just like people forget how Conor Ben used to look. Like Conor Ben was small as shit. And then Conor Ben just became this big ass monster. Like people don't understand, like people, like they say, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. And shout out to my brother from another mother, Brian the King Falcone, in the Cash App with the 222, supporting the grind. Appreciate you, my brother. Can I get 2 more people to support the grind for today? Just need 2 people to support in the Cash App or the PayPal for the grind. Appreciate that, Brian, my nigga. But that shit be crazy though. Like a motherfucker will sit there and act like, matter of fact, boom, I'm about to do it like this. The average person can't rehydrate, right? But let's do it like this. Devin Haney, right? This man can rehydrate. Now listen. Oh. Shout out to the beautiful Coach Amber. How you been, Queen? Hope everything's good with you. Coach Amber says she sent pics to Focus Ball where Bud's tape was all the way to the logo on top of the glove. Damn. Said it looked skinned. Oh, shit. Has it been fun, Coach Amber? I hope everything's been well with you. One of the queens of boxing in the building, Miss Coach Amber. Yep. But that's what I'm saying, like, and shout out to my brother, Rod Walker in the Cash App with the $3 holler. He say, SNAC is undetectable. Yes, it is. Oh man, Coach Amber, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm glad you was able to get you a house, boo. Like, that's amazing. That is amazing. I'm glad. And I'm glad you get to do it. Hey, Rick Tim, that's Brian's number right there. Brian always send that 222. That's his thing, you know, like Rick Ross. On 22, birds go for 22. You know, that's what he do. Hell yeah. And I just need one more person to support the grind for the day. Can we get one more person in the Cash App or the PayPal to support the grind. Hey Rick, what you think about these new videos and claims, bro? Like I know you rock with Bud, but I also know that you a sensible man and you keep it real. And you keep it real, Rick. I've never known you to cap for the hell of it. I guess Rick can't hear me. And y'all, hey, this is the first time Frequent ran up out of here when I started talking about that SNAC. See, Frequent know they got to do damage control. Usually Frequent want to sit right here. Shout out to my man James Dunnigan. Yeah. Coach Fundora is pushing for that fight right there. He's trying to fight Earl the True Spence. Hold on one second. All right. Yeah, Rick. Like trying to do a small fight. You know he's been in there with he's been in there with he's been training with Blu-ray for like the last month and a half. Hey Rick, hop up here. I want to ask you something, brother. I got the link pinned in the chat. It's at the top of the chat, Rick. Maybe you can explain something to me, my brother. Because I know if Rick say it's real, then it's got to be real. If Rick Tim say it's real, then it got to be real. You feel me? If Rick motherfucking Tim say it, hey Zulu, EJ looking lean and in shape. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Hold on one second. Let's see if I can find this real quick. Yeah. I thought she got a AB. She pulled out the fight, but I thought that she decided to get a child separation from her womb. I thought that's what she did. But I'm not speaking on that because I didn't want to bring that up. But yeah, I say, well, hell, if you about to do that, you should have went ahead and fought. I mean, you should have went ahead and fought if you were going to get rid of it. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. That's what she said. I thought she asked murdered it. Shout out to my man Ricky Timms in the motherfucking building.
Damn, man, this is a new format.
Yeah, man, my other thing got, I got in trouble on that.
Well, shit, I'm glad to see you got your monetization back. It took them 18 months, like a motherfucker, 2 years and shit.
Hey, Rick, they still ain't said nothing about the bands that they owe me for the daggone. Look, I'm gonna tell you how funny it is, right? They took my monetization the day before you get paid. You get paid on the 21st, right? So they took my shit on the 20th, right?
That's cold.
Took it for like 16 months. Look, you remember that day that bro, I had like daggone almost close to 6,000 super chat things and stuff, right? Cause you remember Omega Red and my man NBA, you remember Hoop Zone, right? You remember they was going back and forth. They sent like 600 in one day because they was going back and forth, having a daggone super chat war and everything, right?
Yeah.
But that whole month, everybody was supporting everything. My man, Big Dollars and everybody was supporting, and it was like they owed me like 2,500 for the content and like I think it was like 3,300 for the super chats and the subscriptions and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
They took away my thing on the 20th.
That's cool.
So that means I ain't get paid on the 21st, right? So now they gave me guess when they gave me my monetization back, Rick?
What, a week ago?
The 22nd.
The day after.
The day after payday, right?
Boy, them folks dirty, man. Them folks dirty than them God damn.
And see, I want to ask, yeah, you remember that, Rod? They both were flexing. But I want to ask them, am I still going to get my other money that y'all owe me? But I remember one time I asked them about money before they took my monetization for like a week. So I'm just thinking maybe I need to just chalk that thing up. But like,
hey, man.
You a hustler, Rick. You hate when people owe you that money, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, it won't hurt the ass. I said it won't hurt the ass. Fuck it, man. What you got to lose? Hell, you missed 18 months. Shit, why not? Shit.
But see, they took it from me last time when I asked them. I thought y'all was supposed to get 30% of the super chats, right?
Right.
Because it says they only supposed to get 30%.
I thought.
And I say, well, I had 140. So I had $140 one month of super chats because my wife kept up with it. Mm-hmm. So when I looked at what they paid me for it, they only gave me, what was it, $45. And I was like, how did I get 45 out of 120? Next thing you know, my account suspended. I was like, how my account is suspended? And then I had to tell them I was asking for tax purposes, and that's when my account came back. And then I got into a Rolo like a couple weeks later, then my thing was done.
That's cold.
I said, boy, they some cold-blooded. My man openly said ass.
Cold in a bit.
That's what I said, Rod. They probably be like, man, just be happy you got it. Hey, Rick, I just went and looked, right?
All right.
Did you see when last time you seen Bud?
Shit, I ain't really seen Bud since those little Canelo press conferences. I ain't seen him since.
Hey.
And those was old, cause those was shot like weeks before they aired. It was like a month or two before they aired, at least a month before they aired. So that's the last time I really seen Bud. I've been hearing all this chat about how big he look now,
Bud bro. Bud look like motherfucking Lex Luger out there, bro.
Good. That's what it's gonna take. Mm-hmm.
But scientifically, you can only put on 6 pounds of muscle, bro, a year.
Yeah. What, 6 to 8 max at the most?
Yes, 6 to 8, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bud done put on about 25, Rick.
It's 25 pounds of muscle, dog.
He don't look like he got no fat on him, Rick. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find Bud real quick for you. Let me see if I can find this nigga, right? He don't look like he got no fat on him.
Good. Hey, man, look. Every time this SNAC stuff come up, man, I just sit back and listen, dog. You know, until he pop dirty, until any of these SNAC fighters pop dirty, until any of these SNAC fighters are just absolutely unbeatable and just slaughter everybody and don't lose like Dev and Andre and other SNAC fighters that done lost. Man, I can't join that SNAC train, man. I ain't tripping.
Hey, Rick, how they gonna pop dirty? Shout out to the beautiful Miss Cassandra. How they gonna pop dirty, Rick?
Hey, man, eventually when you're doing wrong, you're gonna get caught. It's just inevitable. Nobody can just always do wrong and never be exposed. So if Bud or Clarissa, who only got 3 knockouts with her SNAC ass, Dev, any of these SNAC
She just got a knockout.
Clarissa didn't.
She just got a knockout last year.
The fight before this, but shit, she got 3 knockouts.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, but she ain't had none in her career. She just started SNAC a couple years ago.
She got 1 knockout with SNAC. Hey, man.
And look, she got... Yeah, but now she fight.
Yeah, she heavyweight now, man. She a big girl. She with the big girls now.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, dog. And like I say, man, until every SNAC fighter is just unbeatable and slaughtering every goddamn body, and it's just so obvious. I mean, we all know Conti is dirty, ain't no good. Shit. It is what it is, man.
Okay, we know that. Look, Sugar Shane just came on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sugar Shane just came and did a show. And he said he went to Victor. He said that nigga's the serum master.
Yeah, I saw that.
That man got shit that he like. He said I just wanted some regular stuff, right? He said that nigga got some shit that you don't. He said he got the shit that the government got. You talking money that you rubbing the spot. You feel me?
God damn.
You remember Ted? Ah shit. Here he go. Here go PDB Big Dog. Well, you know something? It's not gonna be illegal PGB Big Dog when the test has to go through VADA. And if you know, Victor Conte is ahead of VADA. He checks it and he does his little things before he shits the shit off. Everybody know that. Motherfucking Sugar Shane, a Hall of Famer, said that Victor will make sure you get in the door. He said Victor will make sure you all right. That's why you've never seen a SNAC fighter pop dirty. That's why they made VADA. Why else? And Big Dog, I be telling you all the time, use your damn common sense, bro. Like, don't be a fucking sheep all your life, dog. You act like you ain't got no fucking common sense. Check this out, BGB Big Dog. Have you noticed that everybody else uses WADA, USADA, places where they can get their shit tested and done, but everybody on SNAC always holler VADA, VADA, VADA. They don't test nowhere but VADA. They will not test USADA. Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, he's about to fight what's your boy name? Brian Norman. They said we can do USADA. Bill Haney's about, no, we gonna do VADA And Vada is going to do it. Big dog, you say so people can't change. Just because Victor was convicted means he could never change? I didn't say he couldn't change. I'm just saying he didn't change. Shit. Sugar Shane just sat there and said, I know he do, Oakland. Sugar Shane just said that nigga's the serum master. I didn't say people can't change, but I changed. But if I didn't want to fucking change, then I'm not going to fucking change. Like, what the hell type shit? That's like saying you can turn a whore into a housewife.
Woo!
And she's not ready.
Woo!
If she's not ready, every time you go to a damn job, what you say, Rick? Did you change, Rick?
Man, that ain't happening. Boy, it's a bunch of cats in the penitentiary right now trying to make that type of transition or that conversion, hoe into a housewife. Man, look, when dirty folk, man, when folk want to stay dirty, no matter how much you pray, church, mosque, meditation, whatever. When somebody just a piece of shit, they just a piece of shit. And like I just said a minute ago, dog.
I'm glad you said that, Rick. I'm gonna give you a perfect example, big dog. Look at Brittany Renner. You remember Brittany Renner was with Kevin Gates? She was Allahu Akbar, and she was wearing her hijab. She was doing all that shit right there. She was tricking for dick because as soon as Kevin Gates left her ass, now she out here. Now she out here in shorts and booty clapping it up and on Instagram again. She was good for 7 months because she had a nigga in her life. And I'm gonna tell you what she did. She married that man so she could have infidelity. Kevin Gates already had a wife, but he knew he could have more than one. She got into it. When he left her, she done came back out here. She stopped wearing her hijabs. Now, if you was in Islam and Islam was so great for you, why would you immediately go back to showing your body 2 months after the breakup? So I guess what Allah taught you didn't stick.
Apparently
but
not.
What them niggas taught you, I'm gonna tell you, hey Rick, this is a boxing channel, right? So I'm gonna give it to you in boxing, big dog. Everybody got a plan till they get hit. And what happens when they get hit, big dog? They go back to what the fuck they know.
hey, they go back to what they know best and what works for them best. It's simple as that.
Exactly.
Man.
Shout out to Planet 619. He say final thought for him. Shout out to the beautiful Queen Miss 2 Cent. How you doing, Queen? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't saying people can't change. I'm just saying they don't.
Hey, some do, most do not.
And I'm gonna tell you, if she got more than 20 bodies, you might as well count it.
Oh. Hey man, what if she got 20 bodies when she was in her 20s and now she in her mid 30s and she not like that no more?
If it itch, it'll scratch. If she weak, she gon' fuck.
Boy, you cold, dog.
Hey, I've seen too much, man. I've seen too much.
No, dog.
I've seen the happiest married women. I've seen happily married women. As soon as that nigga walk around, it go down. I'm telling you.
No, man, that's her old that's her old life. That's not her anymore. You know, that's what she used to do.
My old life was a hustler, right? If I've stopped. But if I find a brick, you think I'm gonna turn?
Man, dog.
Or you think I'm gonna go get some bake? I'm going to the brick, even if I stop hustling.
Hey, you gonna make it work. You gonna make it work.
What you think I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I say people change, until they put that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Okay, she changed. This is back in her 20s. Now she out here chilling with her homegirls. They at the club. Drake up in this motherfucker. Drake choosing, and he pointing at her. Or Usher coming through with the cherries. You think, or what's the nigga name? Flame Bay. Flame Bay, that he want to feed us some meat. You mean to tell me she gonna say no? She not going to get them bottles. She not gonna eat that cherry. She not gonna take that meat to her mouth. From Salt Bay, that's his name, Salt Bay. She gonna forget about you. Then she gonna be like, damn. And it's just the thing what niggas do. Like, a brother could be, bruh, I'm gonna tell you like this. A man could be faithful as hell or want to be faithful as hell, bruh. Like, love the hell out of his woman and slip up. And as soon as it's over with, when they get that post-nut clarity, they like, shit. But like, before that thing come, you like, man, I gotta get this up. Oh, but then after you finish, you think about what you done and you be like, you know what? That was a dumb move. And a nigga can move on and just not think about that no more. You know, a nigga be like, man, I'm gone, shawty. Pull this shit up and go. A woman, it's internal. Like, it's been internalized.
Yeah, it could be some emotional, unforeseen emotional attachment to it afterwards, you know, with some of the women, you know, because women are so personal. Yeah.
Look, Rick, you happen to look her in her eyes and talk about, I know you didn't just look me in my eyes and do me like that. It was like you stared at my soul.
Dog, man, stop, man.
Now whenever you ain't hooked up, coach, you gotta keep your eyes closed. You don't want to try to stare in nobody's soul and everything. Like,
Man, that's cold, blooded.
She just like, I've never had it like that. You just like, oh man, you damn if you do, damn if you don't. You feel me? Like, shit. It'll just be like that. Niggas know what I'm talking about. So I'm not saying a motherfucker can't change, but 99% of them people, if you put them in a situation, they're gonna revert back. If you put them in a situation that makes them uncomfortable or make their awareness get heightened, usually they will revert back to what the fuck they know. That's how a lot of people cheat. That's how a lot of men cheat during bachelor parties, because it's the peer pressure. These girls know you about to tie the knot. They trying to change your mind. It's just going down. Like, that's what happens. Not saying it happens to me. I'm just saying that's what happened.
Right. Goddamn right.
We didn't have that.
Hey, man.
We went to the club. And that's my story.
And you sticking to it, goddamn. Shit.
Sticking to it like Gorilla Glue on some goddamn 2 broken porcelain pieces.
Hey, man, yeah, but at the end of the day, dog, man, if Bud dirty, if Victor supplying these sneaky, undetectable supplements, man, all that shit need to be exposed. You know, I don't care if it's Bud, Canelo, Devin, Inoue, Bam Bam Rodriguez, Boots, anybody, man. If anybody is legitimately abusing all these banned substances, using these lightweight, borderline substances that don't fully cross the threshold of being dirty, man, all that shit need to be exposed. And if it's not exposed officially, you know, legally, publicly, it's gonna be exposed morally. You're gonna eventually get your ass whooped. You're gonna take a downfall eventually, because you can't prosper and you can't keep prospering when you're wrong and when you're dirty. So
Devin Haney.
Rick
basically said Devin Haney. But I'm explaining to you why Rick said Devin Haney, right? Devin Haney moves up another weight class, fights the champion Regis Prograis, and was cracking. He was cracking. He dropped Regis in the 3rd round like he was cracking. He was beating the shit out of Regis. Like they almost stopped that fight. He almost stopped Regis Prograis. Regis Prograis ain't never been stopped in his career. And you mean to tell me Josh Taylor didn't stop Regis? And you telling me Devin Haney moves up and was going to stop him? That's why Devin and them had so much bravado when they was arguing with Ryan Garcia. That's why Devin was like, nigga, I will stand toe-to-toe with you in the ring. Do you remember that, Rick? Do you remember him talking about Devin's going to kill him? Like, they thought about that first test of SNAC with Regis Prograis, and they was like, you know what? Devin's unbeatable now. They said, look, they sat there and said, we're going to stand toe-to-toe with you, Ryan. Now, this is the same man that stopped your son in headgear now. He stopped your son in headgear. Now, you about to put him in there with not 16 ounces, but 10 ounces, and you about to take away the headgear, and you said you and your son about to go, y'all going to murder this man in the ring. That's what y'all said. Like, y'all literally said y'all about to murder this man in the ring. And you said, I'm going to stand toe-to-toe. And for the most part, they didn't lie. They were standing right there toe-to-toe with Ryan, and Devin was throwing everything he could. It started looking pitiful, too.
But still, man, when let's back up to against Regis, man. Devin totally outclassed Regis. I mean, Devin, like you say, dropped him. Why didn't Devin use that SNAC and put his foot on the gas and put Regis in the dirt?
Regis was holding on to that life preserver. Regis didn't want to go.
Man, Devin ain't trying to take it. Devin let him hold on to it. Devin had the string. Shit.
But you know,
man,
you know what? I'm gonna say like this, man. When some people ain't used to something, they don't know how to react to it. Like Devin ain't used to beating people down like that, so you know it was kind of new to him. You feel what I'm saying? Like some men, when they get their first shot of tail, you know, they ain't used to it. So you know it's a quick thing, it's a quick little jump. You know, they sit there thinking about themselves. Did you like it? You know what I'm saying? Like, was it okay? You know, but after practice, motherfuckers be going down, female, folding it like a lawn chair, you know, holding that like, you know, suplex, guillotine, smack down in their ass and everything. You know, it gets better with time. See, this was Devin's first time being a killer. Like, it's hard to pull that trigger at first now. You know, especially when you got your dad and his woman of persuasion in the house. You feel me? And then you got your mixed king brother who's talking to God on the low. You know, your brother up there talking to God most times, and you know you got you got the saint in the house. You feel me? You don't want him to give you a message from Allah and tell you that you're doing wrong. So you know, Devin, you know, he felt himself after the Regis fight. He was like, you know what? Regis ain't never been stopped, and I almost stopped him. So, you know, that's when Devin and Bill, because you notice their whole shit talking game switched up. They're like, nigga, we gonna kill you out here. And I'm like, bro, do you not know that Ryan is knocking 90% of his opponents out? Devin like, nigga, we gonna stand toe to toe. And I'm like, you know what? If Devin do this and beat him, Tank might be in a little bit of trouble. I said, because he's a big boy, he got length, he got jab. I said, if he stand toe to toe with Ryan and he get Ryan up out of there, I say Tank might be in a little bit of trouble. I ain't gonna lie. I say if he stand toe to toe with Ryan Garcia and get that man up out of there and murder him like Bill said, I say Tank might want to stay away from that big nigga right there. I say that'd be a big skilled young nigga for his ass. I say drain his ass back down to 135, 136. But Devin went out there.
Hey man, look, hold up. Hold up, I got to bounce, man. But look, yeah, Devin went out there, and whether Devin, Bud, whoever, man, if them motherfuckers dirty, I hope all of them get exposed at the most embarrassing time, dog. Otherwise, let's see the fights. But I gotta bounce, man. I'm gonna hop back in the chat in a minute, though.
All right, bro. You be safe, man.
Peace.
Peace out, bro. But yeah, the link pin. Anybody want to hop up here? You know, we talking this shit. But like I was saying before, the Honorable Rick Timms got off. And oh yeah, I need one more person to support the grind for the day. Can we get one more person to support in the Cash App or the PayPal? Support the grind. Support your boy. I've been on this thing almost 2 hours today. I came on time today. And yes, we'll start going back on at our regular time like we used to. Get it out the way. But this is what I'm saying. Devin and Bill and them felt like Devin was a stone cold fucking killer. And then Devin got in there and he seen that he might have got that bad batch of SNAC that Bubba Andrade got when he fought David Benavidez. Because shit was not clicking. He was hitting right. This when Devin realized that he might have got the okie doke. When Ryan Garcia turned his back and Devin was trying to pound him with his damn fist in his back, and Ryan was sitting there like it was a massage. Hey, damn, a killer side would hate to be in a street fight with Shakur and Devin. Devin pushed his daddy in front of him. Oh, Devin tried to steal off on a carnival worker, Kello, and I'm like, first thing about boxing is being accurate. Nigga, you couldn't even hit a damn a civilian. Like, you couldn't even hit a civilian, dog. Like, you missed a steal off on a civilian. Like, that shit crazy. But, like I said, that's what I say, like, them boys right there, they crazy as hell, bro. Like, they really think that he was going to go out there. And when Devin dropped to his knees and put his face in Ryan's nutsacks, I seen Victor Conte go up there and he left the thing. I said, ah, shit. Victor done left. Yeah, Ryan, he struggled with a drunk carnival person. Hell, when Brian Norman slammed his damn his security guard, Devin got a little. I said, what the hell is this? I said, bro, you the type of nigga that a nigga don't want to hang with, bro, for real. Like, you'll let a nigga get fucked around. Zulu said we didn't get all our grams. Didn't get all of something. Right? And then they wanted to say that a billionth of motherfucking Ostarine is the reason why Ryan did it. But then when Canelo pops, Victor talking, or people on Canelo team, Victor Conte talking about, oh, that little bit right there, there's nothing to go. Like, Victor, you be contradicting yourself every fucking time. When it's somebody that's in the SNAC program or with Victor Conte, then, oh, it's minute amount. But when Ryan Garcia had a minute amount, you said that, oh, he's a cheater. Like, you committed him to being guilty before he was, he was guilty to proven innocent. And y'all still try to do a frame-up job on that man and didn't do a good job because his team was still working. Like, they was like, nah, bro, you're not about to get us like that. But that's how you try to do it, my G. Like, y'all some foul motherfuckers. Like, they foul as shit, though, for real. But, you know, when you lay down with snakes, you get scales everywhere. You feel me? That's how the motherfuckers do. Like, they've been doing it like that from day one. Like, Bill and them, just like when they tried to motherfucking lock Gary Russell into a damn 360 damn deal forever. Like, that shit crazy. Hold on one second.
talking about moving up in weight class. That's a physiological change. We're trying to gain muscle mass, but still be athletic, still be fast, still be able to execute all those boxing skills we could do. So this is one thing that I'm surprised no one is talking about. Terence Crawford is and has been working with Victor Conte. Now I'm not saying that they're cheating, but what I am saying is that he's working with a system that knows how to do this. They know he's working with a system that knows how to put on strength, how to be explosive, and how to perform at higher weight classes. Now this is not guesswork, this is science, this is SNAC. This is a proven company that we're talking about moving up in weight class. That's a physiological.
It's just funny how we've been telling people about SNAC, and now people just now understanding that what SNAC is. Like, been trying to tell people that this is where SNAC has been. This is what SNAC is. Like, SNAC has always been like that. And shout out to Coach Deion Sanders, man. I hope you get better. They talk about cutting off Deion Sanders' leg because of an infection. So I hope Coach Prime is good. Shout out to my man Primetime Deion Sanders. So shout out to Deion Sanders. But like, they getting the brother, the one that talked to Allah, they getting him started early. You feel me? They getting him started on the snack early. They want him to be on the snack-tastic. You feel what I'm saying? So like, they getting him in the way early. I think that's his name, Sean Haney or whatever his name is. I don't really know the man's name. But yeah. They got him going. Now he trying to be a boxer, but I don't really want to talk shit about him as a boxer because he's still young and he's trying. He's not that far along, but like for your brother to be a former undisputed champion, like you should be a lot further along than where you are. And like you're in your teens and you quit tennis to start boxing. And see, that's why Shakur Stevenson and Conor Benn, they just had a thing. And Conor Benn started boxing when he was 17. And Shakur told him, you cooked. He said, I've been boxing since I was 5. I've been boxing for almost 20 years. And Conor Benn, you've been boxing since you was 17. So, like, your boxing acumen and your boxing IQ is not going to be on the same level of a Shakur Stevenson. Because he's been boxing for much longer and he's been in more situations than you. Exactly, Cash Crypto. Because sometimes Cash Crypto snack just ain't enough. Motherfuckers be buffed to the max and still want more. And still want more. But that just be the way it be. It's just greed that rules this world and everything right there. Greed rules the world and that's the way they be right there. Can your brother get one more person to support in the Cash App or the PayPal so we can hit the daily goal? I need one person. Just one person to support the grind. Cash App or PayPal to support the grind. I need one person. I'm like Aaliyah say, are you that somebody? I need one person to support the grind for the day. But yeah. I don't think SNAC wasn't real big when Balco was out there, really. I think they had it and they was developing the serum, Because like Sugar Shane said, that man right there is the serum master. He say Victor Conte develops some shit that'll make your damn head spin. So Victor Conte develops some shit motherfuckers ain't used to. And shout out to my brother All Things in the super chat with the $5 holla. Appreciate you, King. But yeah, like people don't understand, like I was gonna say, cheating's been around. People don't realize it, but cheating's been around for a long time. And if you're not cheating, and shout out to my brother Richie L in the Cash App with the $3 holla. I appreciate you, my brother Richie. Richie always support the grind. Appreciate you. But a lot of people don't understand how that shit be. And then that snacktastic, it's been around, it's been hurting people for the longest, and people don't understand, right? But yeah, that's the problem though. A lot of people don't understand. But shit, I've been on here for over 2 hours. I'll be back on here tomorrow at 2 o'clock, well, 2:10. I'll be back on here at 2:10 tomorrow. Start coming back on at the regular time. You know, because I know I'll be cutting in just due time sometimes, so I ain't trying to do that. But salute to everybody. Peace and bless to everybody that looked out for the grind. I appreciate all y'all, man. And I'm trying to get this channel back up. We're going to be, when college football get back, we back. I'm going to have that shit situated for y'all at college football time, man, so y'all can all get y'all motherfucking Skrilla like we do every year in college football. So peace and bliss to all y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Salute. And hey, if you're trying to get in shape, you can get that regular snack. Just don't get that Balco snack. Peace and bliss to everybody, man. Salute. Hold up. There we go.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-pound rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill him. Hop out, get the drilling and spill him. Stay on .62, gon' split him. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5 boy sale, eat him up, eat him up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. smoke, bitch, I